got a quick stop even in Walmart. These shops are so massive, I can't find anything that I need. I'm trying to find some moisturiser. You'd think it'd be quite simple to find something so basic, but this shop is absolutely huge. And the trolley's broken. I had to sleep in the car last night because it went down to like 1 degree. Hand and body lotion, face care, here we go. Right, let's find this. Sick. Right. Let's have a look. Wow, okay, I look tired and sunburned. We've left the Grand Canyon now and we've started the actual route down to Chicago, down Route 66. First stop that we've come to, about 2.5 hours in the car from the Grand Canyon, is to Winslow, Arizona. We're going to Standing on the Corner, parked up literally, it's, I don't know what way it is, but it's behind me, and we've literally parked here, so there's plenty of parking. There's an official Route 66 roadside attraction, there's a sign there and everything. You can hear that there's a man singing there as well. Nice and peaceful around here though. I need to wash my hair. Savage. I'll do a bit of footage of around the local area and just see what's here. So we're about 10 minutes from Standing in the Corner at Winslow in the car. This is what the first stop that we decided to come to. It's only Little Rabbit on Route 66, but we've all had a picture sat on it. There's obviously a gift shop next to it as well. But I think that the road going down here is actually Route 66. This side, I believe, don't quote me on it, is the I-40. I think they run completely next to each other. It is warm now though. It's getting warm. I don't know where we're off to next. I think we're just going to drive down it and just see if there's any signs or anything, which there normally are, so I'll do footage of wherever I stop. Obviously still in Arizona. There's a gift shop there. I think someone's buying a couple of bits in there, but let's see what the next stop. Next stop we've come to is the Wigwam Motel. It's the one that you can kind of see in cars. So I think it was inspired by this Wigwam Motel in real life and featured in the film. I don't think there's any parking in there, so we've parked at a Safeway, which is literally over the road. We're literally walking over there, as you can probably see. So we're only stopping for literally like 5-10 minutes max at each place. We haven't got time to do a full tourist experience of all of these places, because we got to drive all the way down to Chicago and we're still in Arizona, so we haven't got time for all that, but at least we can just get there, take a quick picture or video and then go from there. So we've arrived now at Tucumcari, I think that's how you pronounce it, New Mexico. So we went straight from, where did we go last night? We went from the Grand Canyon to Tucumcari. It's taken us about 12.5 hours to drive here, so everyone's a bit stressed, cramped, tired, name it. Tents are all set up. You can see my little tent behind me. It took about 2 seconds to set up. We're literally setting the tent up. We're going to go on a 6-minute drive down the road, and then we're going to get some lunch or dinner, and then we're going to come back and shower and go to bed, and then tomorrow is another 10-hour plus drive. We're at a KOA campsite. I'm not sure how much it is per night, but there's literally nobody here. Like, sorry, I'm just getting all the bugs off me. There's no one here, but this campsite is on Route 66 itself. We went down the musical highway as well, but that was a fail and a half because it only worked for about 5 seconds. If it was the whole thing was working, it would have been really good, but it's broken. So just a heads up that the musical highway is broken. Don't use it. Don't come off of the I-40 onto Route 66 just for that, because it's not worth it at the moment. I don't think they're going to fix it. The whole Route 66 road is a nightmare. I finally uploaded 4 videos onto YouTube of various vlogs that I've done already. I stupidly deleted my entirety of my video clips from San Francisco, so there is a video up there, but it's rubbish. I got rid of about 40 minutes of footage while I was trying to edit it. I accidentally deleted it and then deleted it out of my deleted folder, so apologies that that video is shite. But I'm gonna go and get my stuff for showering when I come back, because by the time we come back it's gonna be pitch black, so I gotta go and do that because the sun sets really quickly here. Tomorrow we're going to be driving through Texas, hopefully eating lunch at the Big Texan Steakhouse, the one that was on Man v Food, so I'll definitely be vlogging that one. A couple of roadside attractions again, but nothing too exciting. It's literally a means of getting from A to B at the moment for the next couple of days until we get to Chicago, so I'll check in later and see what we're going to eat. It's a bit windy here, there's a thunderstorm in the sky. I've had to put my actual suitcase inside my tent because it keeps blowing away. So early, but we need to have an early start. We've come to the midpoint of Route 66, so we're just going to go to the sign, take a picture, back in the car, and then head towards Oklahoma. We're in Texas at the moment, but this is going to take about another 10 hours before we even get to where we need to be for the night, so there's going to be lots of little drop-offs today, so I'll just video them as I get to them. So we come to Cadillac Ranch. It's all flooded. The Second Amendment Cowboy, which is about a 5-minute drive from Cadillac Ranch. So we've come to the Big Texas Steak Ranch for brunch. It's on Route 66, so we're passing it anyway. But this is the one that was featured on Man v Food. It's 11 o'clock, no, it's now 10 o'clock here, so we're going to get to the brunch menu. Excited to see what it's all about, to be honest with you. Big cow. Not sure where the door is, but let's go and get some food.
How much is 60 ounces?
What about 101 ounces?
Oh,
That's pretty cow. Wow.
that's what you think after. What? Yeah.
We appreciate the size of this sandwich.
Anything else I can get for anyone at all right now?
No, that's it, thank you.
Perfect. Too easy on that. Thank you very much.
So this huge sandwich was $6.
Got 2 forks in this.
And I think that's what everyone's got. Tom's actually putting his into an actual sandwich.
Eat it like that, are you?
Gonna do it.
No. Can someone else?
Evet evet burada da öyle. Onların hepsi öyle baksana. Herif normal gibi gözüküyor. Acaba şeyde de videoda da öyle olmuyor mu?
As well as the restaurant, you've also got this little bit here as well. You've got that amusement arcade, you've got a shotgun alley. There's lots of cool fresh stuff in here. So you get little shotgun or anything. It's $1 for 25 shots, so gonna have to have a go, I think. Had our dinner now, our breakfast. We've now come to the VW Slugbug Ranch. It's very similar to the Cadillac Ranch. Not as muddy by the looks of it. So I just took a massive pile of mud, but not as popular as the other ones from what I recall, but it's on the way, so you might as well have a visit while you're here. So exactly the same thing, same effect. Sometimes you can find spray paint cans on the floor that have been left. We've now come to a large bottle. I'm not sure what it is, but it's en route. We're in Oklahoma still. We're about an hour and a half away from our campsite, so one of the last places we're going to stop for today. Pretty cool though. I'll take some pictures of it. I'll put it on my Instagram. If you want to follow my Instagram to see the pictures I've been taking, it's 1993 channel. There's a small shop here at it's Pops something. There's got literally bottles of pop everywhere. These ones in the window display only, but you can buy them. I think they're $2.19 per bottle. So our last stop of the day is Torquay Whale at from what I've heard. There is a ladder you can go at the top. I don't know how safe it is, but I'm assuming that if it wasn't safe, it would be open. The day, which is the world's second largest rocking chair. It's rather big. That's a quick picture here. We've come to St. Louis in Missouri en route to Chicago. About a 5-hour drive after this to get to Chicago. We've literally stopped here to come and see the St. Louis Arch, as you can see there. It's the tallest man-made arch structure in the world and the tallest man-made structure in the Western Hemisphere, apparently. It cost $13 million to build. I'm not sure when it was constructed or anything like that. It's pretty cool though. Just trying to find a photo spot to actually take some pictures of it. Well, that's it from St. Louis. Literally a flying stop. We just literally parked on the riverbed, got out, took a picture. Had a quick look, about 5-10 minutes max, go back to the car because we've still got about a 5-hour drive left to Chicago now, so we haven't got time to stop at all of these places for a long enough period of time to fully appreciate it, but it's still really good to stop at these places to say that you've been to them. So we've got 2 nights in Chicago. I think we're aiming to get there, I think it's about 9 o'clock tonight, and then we've got a whole day tomorrow, so I'm going to have an early start to make sure that I fit in everything that I want to do. But Route 66 wise, that's a wrap, because the next stop we're going straight through to Chicago now, because we're all exhausted after 3 days in a car of 10 plus hours. We just need to get there and have a bit of normality. I need to wash my weave. Oh, just need the luxuries in my life back. See you in Chicago.